keep our eye on A.J. Terrell.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And coming up with an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
But someone came to play today.
Well, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Returnable here from the 38. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing to start the drive. Shepard. It's complete to Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the 49ers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Let's take it inside his own 40. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak and is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Throwing on first down. Shepard. Right back to Cook for another completion. Touchdown! A great play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They thought he could win every battle.
Well, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And a fair catch is taken here a step or two inside the 45-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny thing sometimes.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Owens, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, it's Owens, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Shepard. And complete right side to Cook. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The football going back over to Arizona now. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is going to be 49er football.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. On 1st down, Owens. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. On 2nd down now. It's Owens. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there.
With his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. In trouble, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at about the 28. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles,
might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a
Touchdown, 49ers! A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the 49ers open the lead up to 34-0.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Second and 5. Under pressure, and down he goes. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Koo now for the point after.
And the route is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second and long. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showing some of that quickness there on the move. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Go, take it to the house.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Shepard. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. A final shot before break. Shepard. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. And the 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Off play action. Shepard. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Extra point from McManus is good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
They'll run on first down. Owens. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Shepard. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. On second down, it's Owens.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Owens. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
To throw on second down. Shepard. And it's caught.
And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Operating from the gun. Shepard to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Owens, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They bring him in off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's going to go down again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Cards are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the 49ers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold the team both...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk.
76 yards.
And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now following the the sack. They'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 9. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Fair catch signal. Just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off play action. Shepard going up top. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On 1st down, Owens. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there, a big one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Shepard. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 2. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The kick by McManus is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast because this game well decided a long time ago.
He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.